we're here at Ripley's Auditorium, but we're going to do this tour without any of my commentary until after we're done. We're just going to walk through. There's so much music going on, it's really kind of difficult for me to be heard and for me not to be cut out by that music anyway. So enjoy the Ripley's Auditorium experience, and I'll see you on the other side when we're done.
Then I have to press my brakes. Yeah. Hey, you! Yes, you, the funny-looking one. Hey, don't act like you don't see me. I'm stuck here on this wall, and it's full of the most unique people you ever seen. Now, my head may be shrunken, but it is full of stories to tell. I've got so many that even a funny-looking person like you will enjoy them.
Why are you insulting these people? They are our guests.
Yes! I wouldn't even invite them to a headhunting party. I bet you wondering what happened to me. You want you out, don't you? My head.
So we're just in the middle of the tour here, and it's kind of cool. Collection of oddities as could be expected. There's a couple of interactive things that you're supposed to touch, which just I don't think is probably the best idea at this time. So just taking in all the expected things that you would see here, which are, you know, shoes of giant people, chairs of giant people behind me.
It's the glow here. Yeah, glow.
Hello, friend. Commemorate your visit with impressed penny.
Okay.
No pipe.
Right? Okay, these are the glow. Go.
And the skin is then stretched over the end of the speed. A line from a tree is then sewn to the neck to hold it together. After which stone is about to out. One set inserted into the rest of the soul. Matching by tent.
Why? Why for a mighty chieftain?
As springs began, hot sand
Each corner celebrates the flag.
the heads kept constantly moving in order to get the sand even all over the head. As the sand moved off, it resists the mountain head and replaced with small springs that entering southward as or easels. Born like a necklace, the completed saucer was now a source of pride to the elders who had long existed and would typically be buried.
We're in a room here of a bunch of miniature, hyper miniature sculptures, which you can see when you look into. Well, that's not one, is it? That's one over there. But they're all over this room where you can look in and you can actually see these miniature sculptures that you can kind of see on the sides. We attempt to do this. You can actually see Betty Boop there. Gives you an idea of what you can expect in this room, which I'm going to move on because you can't really kind of interact with it too much with the eyes being up next to that. I've had enough of that, so we're going to move on.
Yesterday's grim barrier had become today's gateway to the west. Just hours after the bulldozers left Everbold Schrager, arrived in their
I remember setting up for that, but I don't know if I want to look to see where I am. I will also admit I've been thrown off a bit by these waxwork figures, at least a couple, because like I thought that these were real people taking selfies behind me. If you can see them, yeah, those guys right there. Oh, a lot more convincing than the Louis Tussauds waxworks, I'd say. Not really sure who I am. It's like in this. In there for too long. Exit through the gift shop. We have some Ripley's merchandise if you are interested as well. But as far as the tour, thank you. As far as the tour is concerned, that was pretty good, I'm going to have to admit. odd that I haven't done it before. There's a lot more there than I expected to enjoy. Kind of bad that I'm vlogging and I'm doing a multiple sort of thing today, because I could have spent probably another half an hour in there if I read everything and took everything in. Also, if you are here in a situation where it's not COVID, you obviously will have a better ability to interact with some of the displays in there, which is what it's really meant to do. I've been to the Science Center recently, and I'd say that that was actually a lot better laid out and more interesting than what the Science Center used to be in the 80s when I went as a kid and I enjoyed it. But that was way better, and really kind of like one of the best values in Niagara Falls, I'd have to say, for the complete package. If it didn't have that funhouse bit at the end, I might say otherwise, but it did, and yeah, that was pretty good.